Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Game 13, the semifinals of the MavWar Hype Tournament 2016. I am Rails Barlow, one of your casters and tournament administrators for this lovely game tonight on XBY Stream on Dead Air. With me tonight is the one only Mr. Infested Soul. Infested, how are you? Alright, nice. We're in good shape. With that being said, this is going to be an interesting game here on Dead Air due to the fact that the DareDevils are playing without one of their key players. They are actually using a sub here tonight. Chi is not available for them, so Gary is going to be taking her place. I was looking at that just to see how that goes. Oh, hey, Infested, how are you?
Sub Gary. So Gary in the building.
Yeah. How are you tonight, Infested? You ready for this cast?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good.
I can tell. This is going to be a great matchup either way, I'm pretty sure. We obviously have both worms tonight. And with that being said, the winner of this game is going to move to the grand finals to play against a team from the other half of this bracket. We have a heroes team versus a villains team in both games, and then obviously the winners advance to play for that grand finals crown. Could be two villains, could be two heroes, you never really know. DareDevils tonight are from they had a pretty good run, I would say, but I'm looking at the past record, I guess, in the past week of the tournament, and Team Overlords lost their game by 6 points, and Team DareDevils lost their match by over 2,600. So it's a little bit different right here. And what, am I not allowed to call people Gary? I guess I'm not allowed to call people Gary, but Infested, what do you think?
I think we should get this game rolling and we should talk about it in the middle of next round. But
I
like where we're going with this.
Another thing, actually, wait, my ping is high, so potentially nothing wrong with Gary according to Mr. Valerium. And you want to change the VPN? I'm not entirely sure, but VPN is something that's generally frowned upon sometimes. Not all the time, just sometimes. We actually had an instance where it was an Australian team versus a Russian team in BOT, and when that happened, you know, they actually had to use VPNs. But
so I guess since we do have a few, oh no, we're going live. But since we have a few moments, what's this first hit looking like? We got Jockey, Charger, Smoker for our tri-cap going on here already. We have tanks starting up right away as well.
Let's see, it's going to be the DareDevils on the Survivor side first, and the Overlords on the Special Infected. We do have a quick roster rundown before this gets fully underway. So for the Overlords on SI, it's Lucifer, Ghost Smoke, More, Lotus, and Trice. And who do we have for the DareDevils Infested?
Yo, we got Gary, and we got XO, we got Queen Bee, and Pixie. And they got 3 Uzi pump shotguns set up going right now, and they took that first hit pretty well during this tank.
Indeed they did, and speaking of that, the tank is up in the hands of Lucifer for the Overlords. How about we send it over to a quick Special Infected Worm and see how they play this?
Yo, I'm agreeing with that one.
Someone, I guess, can call when to commit. Trace, you call when to commit. Go for a hit now. I'm gonna want to tri-cap with this, actually, just sack Boomer. Just sack Boomer. I'm fine with the rest. How much horde? No, it's not really that much horde. It's gonna be dead by the time I commit. So there's no point. I'm just gonna take no chip and go for a commit. I'm gonna go up here. And I'm going for a commit. Once you get your spawn. Of course. You know you can wall me, man. Committing. Charger. Best. Come from safe from Charger. Good support. I could go for a recommit with this easily.
Nice.
Don't even worry about going in yet. I have plenty of sight. Wait for his extra spawn so we can go in with a tri-cap together on these last 2 people. Oh no, you're shooting me! Alright. When he's up, we'll go. Alright. You guys are gonna have to go in right away because I'm gonna be mowed down by Uzis. So, but they're gonna be distracted by my commit. You guys ready?
Guys, over here, I could use a hand!
Let's go.
Jockey, Charger,
Good job. Good support.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, from that special infected worm. Lucifer's tank getting the wipe right there on the Team DareDevils. Great special infected support. He was able to get in and get that initial in-cap that we saw, and then there was almost a tri-cap that went out. That Charger was a little bit late on that initial attempt and then got the double charge after the clear on the Smoker, but then the tank was able to stay alive in the safe room, get another corner when the survivors pushed in there, and then it was all over. Infested, what a fantastic tank.
Yeah, dude, that was really awesome thing. He came rolling in there, and he came from the ceiling. And I commented he was taking a little bit of chip through the windows and he was going into the ceiling. And he drops in, and he just absolutely corners Zoe. Only takes him just a short amount of time to box her out, and gets that down, as he said. And he's able to play in the safe room for like the absolute longest time. Absolutely, they get tired of waiting. Snap someone in there. He also gets punched down, and just one after another, bowling pins for him.
Exactly, and now it's going to be up to Team Overlords on Survivor to continue that momentum and Team DareDevils to stop them. That's actually a pretty hard tank to wipe with, I would say, if all things considered, because of the side of the safe room. Plus, we are playing Pro Mod. Obviously, that Uzi slowdown is pretty bad, but we are going to have the second round going live right here. That Smoker is going to die, and the tank is up immediately into the hands of Pixie for Team DareDevils. We have a hit coming in right now. Jockey and Charger both in the front, warping their way in a little bit, and then the Jockey is going to bounce to the left, does get shut down a little bit, but damage to the Charger obviously died. How do we take it over to a Team DareDevil special infected worm for this second early tank?
Yeah!
Lucifer played a good tank. If you do sort of his strat, we should be okay.
If they go up, I can maybe hitbox them. You guys should get a hit.
Want a hit?
I mean, you can, yeah.
Punch. He's coming up. He's right behind you.
Get him off me!
reloading! Look out!
Do you want that boom?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start going in.
Reloading!
Huh? Yeah, if you can get out.
I can't.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, from that second worm of the game, the first one for Team DareDevils. We saw that Boomer managing to land on the commit there with a bit of a double cap, but because of the size of the safe room, the tank was able to get a corner, only got a single punch off right there. Still 3 survivors for the Overlords with a massive amount of bonus. Lucifer, the only one bleeding, he did not even take in cap off that. There is a witch, and it looks like he's actually going to be able to run up right there. He's going for the crown, he's going to drop back. That's going to be the witch going on to Lucifer. He does manage to get a nice round. Charger going in, going to miss right there. Smoker is still looking, I guess, but actually did get picked, but that spit in the front's the only thing that's really going to get any kind of delay, and that Jockey is in spawn queue still, but still infested. That was a great take right there, and that could have been really, really bad had he missed that crown.
It absolutely could have been. It could have been a momentum shift on top of what was already a momentum shift, but instead, they're just. This train is full bore going to safety. They're not stopping for nobody.
Indeed they are, and that Spit's going to try to get a delay right there, but it's not going to work. Rimmer comes in from the back, lands a single, and the survivors are actually in position to push right inside. They do trigger the alarm card, and that Hunter does land in the back. Jockey landing onto a Lewis as well. Pretty slow clear coming out right there, but still, that's a massive amount of health going to the survivors. They're going to push their way in. Spitter scratching Francis' back right there, but that's all they're going to get on the special infected side, and that's going to be a huge score delta, 892 to 73 infested.
800 points going into map 2. Map 1 alone, 800 points. I actually kind of want to know, as an interesting fact, I'm kind of curious on how many hits that actually went out in that entire round for them. Because they went so fast through that entire map.
Pretty sure they had the first one that didn't do a whole lot of anything, and the tank committed after a second one. That's 2 hits right there. A hit on the tank is 3. Then the one they had after that is 4 on the ladder because they got all the way through there. And then the 5th one was the one right before the safe room. So it was 5 hits.
Five? Only 5 hits?
Yep. And that's really
like... still.
Yeah, I mean, that's Dead Air Map 1 for you in a nutshell right there. And because it's pro mod, the distance is still, I think,
7
like...
Vol says. It was
7?
7.
Yeah, I counted 5 that actually did something then. I guess the other 2 didn't actually do a whole lot. But then the interesting part about this is since the distance was still like 4, right? 400, I'm pretty sure, on that map. That's why the bonus is a little bit larger. I know in Ace mod it gets nerfed a little bit, but because it's pro mod, that's a huge delta to deal with.
Rails, he's sticking with 7.
Sticking with 7? Alright. We'll see. If anybody that's actually been watching the cast would like to know the specifics of that Lone Infested, please feel free to tell us.
Maybe chat already knows for us.
That might know.
How many hits are back?
Oh, he made up to 7. Yeah, I was gonna say, I forgot the other 2 there then, I guess. But guess what I'm hit.
Win my first hit going out.
Okay, I did not agree to that in my contract. We do have a hit coming in right now. That 5th can go down, and that's pretty much it. Infested. The pinners are outside. Jockey goes in and gets M2 shut down. Hunter gets killed. The spitter dies in the doorway.
Just a little bit of damage going on to Bill. He's going to be our boom specimen here. He's also going to be the person to re-push out after the hit's over. And they looked at they're going to be able to take at least apartments off of this.
I think the tank might spawn now, actually. Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, they're going to go back.
Our 3rd early tank of the game, pretty much, right now, in the hands of Jerry. They're saying it's Jerry, not Gary, for Team DareDevils. I do apologize if that was a mispronunciation on our part. And this is not, in my opinion, Infested, a very fun tank for the survivors.
Not a very fun tank at all. They just get to kind of curl up into a ball in the safe room and just hope and pray that they get out of it alive.
I think sacking that boomer from the special infected side is a pretty good call, but looks like all the spawns are blocked. Let's take it right over to a Daredevil special infected worm once again and hear how Jerry plays this tank.
You can spawn here, Quinn. Just jump.
Nice charge.
Keep him in there, yeah.
Nice. Behind you. Good tank. Nice charge.
And we are back from that special infected Daredevil worm for that tank in the hands of Jerry. That charger got an excellent charge off the start right there. Imagine get Lewis completely out of that tank fight. Tank spread the love around with the rest of these survivors. The jockey did get killed initially on that commit, I'm pretty sure, by that tank, and then the hunt.
Yo, so the Rails was saying the tank unit was pretty stellar looking for Daredevils there. So we're gonna have the next hit coming out here. Gonna be a spit separation. Hunts all over Lewis. Got Bill almost going down. He's got a set of pills in his hand. He can take it any moment. I don't know where Rails trailed off to on us, but shortly, hopefully, he'll be back. So we are gonna have a smoker charger here.
Reloading.
They're gonna be looking to start this event and traverse through this map now that they have the tank out of the way already. But they're in a lot of hurt. Pain no gain, but they're in a lot of pain. We got chargers spawning up here. Look at the land. It's gonna be a double charge. He's almost gonna get a kill off of that. Get a kill off of that. But they're gonna pop this boomer though. So that's gonna leave them just fighting the horde all together to get back to Zoe here. Zoe is almost dead. Bill's going for the pickup though. We got other 2 survivors clawing away themselves with the infected horde. Yo, and these Overlords are going to be crossing the gap any second. We got another hit going out here. We got Spitter hit this time, though. Tri-cap with Spitter. They're going to be looking to cross the gap here. Let's see what they can do with maybe this possible separation. You got Jockey coming in from the back, Hunter coming in from the back as well. Charger climbing up from the side. Punches. He's going to get a bat to the face. He's going to get a bat to the face. The survivors are making their way. There's only a Spitter left in the hands of Quinn Beebe. Guarding the next gate on them. She's gonna spit, try to spit block. Lewis is gonna go skirt right around it. He's gonna be able to take that Spitter out whenever he wants, if he wants to push it. Oh, Boomer in the back getting a double boom. That's gonna get Zoe down. Oh! They can pick up Zoe. They can pick up Zoe. Bill's going for it. Merger Spitter up now. Quinn B XOXO combo. Did you order the Wombo combo this evening? No! No, they did not, says Lewis. Just absolutely shuts down that Spitter. Oh, this Charger gets stumbled. Not gonna land on anything. Bill's gonna get pulled. He's the only guy on the left side that they can't even shoot the wall to save him. Oh my gosh. They're all 1 HP. Go Smoke More holding the pills. The highest HP already. The guy with the pills just goes down. We gotta pick this guy up. They need him. They need him. Oh my gosh, Hunter goes in, almost lands the scratches. Yo, we got Spit. Trying to end it for Lewis. There's a lot of separation going out there. If there was another capper, that would be Lewis's demise. But he's alone to fight the infected board while Zoe gets all the pickups in the back. We got Charger gonna try to get the punch though. He's looking for it. He's looking for it. Punch. Trying to go for the charge. Just misses it. No. No.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
We got a witch. We got Lewis trailblazing for it. He's gonna take out the smoke. No! He's gonna get smoked. He's gonna take a little bit of damage for it, but all in all, annihilates that witch. We got Boomer Hunter combo up next. Charger as well. Survivors are gonna be able to make safe room off of this, it's looking like. 2 in caps, only persons go Smoke More at 49 HP. I don't think they have to worry about her dying all that much. Keep watching each other. Get a Boomer in here. Looking to kind of prove me wrong though. Yeah. Got this hit maybe going out outside by the alarm car, but they waited a while. Boomer clawing away at the door in the back. Gonna get popped. It's gonna leave the Charger though. It's gonna land. The Jockey's not gonna be able to cover on a Bill in time though. It's only that one hit's gonna go out. Survivors just gonna walk right past the alarm car. No problemo. And that's gonna be safe room. It's gonna be safe room, Rails.
See, it is. I am back. I do apologize for my awful Pennsylvania internet being the way that is, but hopefully that doesn't happen again. I do see that team Overlords has almost made it to the safe room right here. They have a sliver of bonus left, and they are going to close that door with said sliver, and that's going to be a nice start for them. Definitely. Only a little bit of bonus coming out right there.
Definitely.
But grand total, that's 1,552 points to 73. That's a very large score gap, to say the least.
Survival. They survived the map. They fought what we had just called in the beginning. We're gonna curl up in the safe room and hope we survive tank. And then they survived the map, the entirety of the map.
Honestly, if that wipes again right here, then that could be like a huge, like we're talking 1,400 points of difference between the two teams right there. That's not insurmountable, but that would be completely insane for a campaign such as Dead Air, because typically the way things go on Dead Air is you want to score map 1 and map 2 above all, because map 3, that one's a little bit iffy. That usually can be the turn chapter, but if you, for some reason, get wiped on map 1, map 2, and the other team makes it, that's a recipe for disaster. And unfortunately for the DareDevils, that's what they're facing right now. So they really have to survive this tank. That's the big thing that I would say. With that said, though, I mean, even if they were to wipe right here, they'd be down, what, like 1,400? They would need an early tank on map 3 to do something about that, and then they'd have to make the event on map 4, but that map 4 event is insane.
They would have to hope to God that they would have the luck that they'd already had map 1 and map 2 to get early tanks.
It looks like there was a little bit of strategizing going out from the Overlords, but we are going to be going live right here. DareDevils on the Survivor side, Overlords on Special Infected. Boomer coming out, getting M2, does manage to land in the corner right there. Hunter, Spitter, and Jockey coming in as well. That should be the entire hit shut down, but actually they still have the Hunter and Jockey left. They're probably saving that for a Charger as well for the support setup for the tank. No, Infested looking pretty grievous right now for the Survivors.
You can't say that yet. I mean, yeah, they have a tank in front of them, but I mean, they can definitely do the exact same thing Overlords did. We just can't say that yet.
Yeah, and if they actually don't have one Survivor get charged away right at the start, that would be definitely beneficial for them, because if all 4 Survivors get in the safe room, that's even better.
Yeah, you get a lot more chip that way. We got an attack coming in, though. That's going to be a triple pool rail. The Hunter landing. Charger going for punches. 1, 2, 3. Going for the Charger. Gonna stumble. That's some pretty decent damage going on the Survivors there on that one.
And this Jockey's actually still alive. He's looking for a Jockey essentially to take one of them over the fence. That would be huge if he's actually able to pull that off. I thought that's what he was going for. Originally, he's actually going to go in. He's on Bill's back, but he managed to miss right there because Bill kept running forward. That would have been insane had that Jockey been able to land that.
Smart plays. I like that. Those are some smart plays, and he just missed it. You're right. He has another chance, though, maybe. They haven't spawned tank.
Survivors need to go further to the left. Oh, no! There it is. That's disastrous right there. 14 Daredevils. Tanks up in the hands of Ghost Smoke. That Survivor is essentially at a point of no return. I do not believe he can hop back across that fence. Maybe he can make that jump right there, but instead he's going to actually move to the top, and this is really not good.
Tank is already taking a route right above him, Rails. I think we should take it over to an Overlord War Room while they're watching over him right now.
Do it!
Just keep throwing rocks here if you want, if they want to do this. Like, early? Jockey, try to get picks, I guess.
Reloading!
Reloading.
And you just keep your sight, you don't even need to throw rocks. Just keep that sight. They're not LOSing you, they're doing this 3-1. The first person you're just going to commit on is Pixie, because that's an easy down, pretty much. And then we could try to get a boom while you go on that. And get a boom on these 3 in the back. Alright, commit on Pixie, try to get the boom on these guys back. Just take that smoke. One more. Alright, you can get out. You can just chill.
Get on top.
Down.
Get back on top. Left side.
No. That's fine. That's perfectly fine for a commit over here. We're gonna have a.
Dots are inside, Hunter.
No. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. Save for a tri-cap on this commit that he's gonna go over here. They're climbing over. Just start going in. Start going in. They're set. They're really set. They're really set. Nice charge. One more on Zoe. That's a wipe. Charger won't be cleared in time. Oh, we did. Oh. Good support. Good pull over. Good tank.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was, once again, an early wipe going out onto Team Daredevils right there. This time it's the second map of Dead Air in which they suffered that. And the reason I would say is definitely due to the fact that Smoker got a full on to Francis to pull him over that fence. Once that happened, he was split. It was almost avoided, though, because when the tank committed, as XBlack kind of mentioned there from the spectator chat, the Survivor's trying to get herself punched back over the fence, but that unfortunately did not happen. The tank got the initial in cap, was able to decommit with 4,000 HP, and then the Survivors split up after that, and it was all kind of over infested.
Yeah, they definitely parted their ways and went different directions. Absolutely, like, took different boats on different oceans and all that jazz and mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, so now it turns into what I was kind of talking about, due to the fact that it's an over 1,400 point lead, and this is where the 77% tank is really not going to help the Daredevils out whatsoever. The issue is that at this point, the way the Overlords have been playing, they've made both the maps. They're obviously playing with their starting lineup while Team Daredevils is not, and Lucifer told me that he's evolved finally to that box strat level where he can stand on top of everything, and we'll see if he's able to hold up to that or not. But this is really not a good situation for Daredevils to be in, to say the least. And if it were Ace Mod, it would be a different story because there's no event next map, but with this, they're going to have to make this map on Survivor and then also make the next one if they want any chance.
Yeah. It's not looking so hot anymore. I'm kind of worried. I want this to be a close game though, so I hope something big happens here.
And for those asking, I've seen this happen in terms of huge score deltas on map 1 and map 2 on campaigns where it's really easy to score a lot of points on the first map and then have a second map that's pretty hard to survive, and then some team manages to pull it off. This is similar to that. I've seen it happen on Parish and also Urban Flight. Not a very good situation at all for that. Those looking for a close game. But that being said, Overlords played it very well so far. They're on the Survivor and infested our first hits of Spitter, Smoker, Boomer, and a Hunter for the Daredevils.
Yeah, we got a 2-2 classic going out here. Looking for it. We're going to land one boom. We're going to see the form build, taking them towards the safe room. That's just going to be where everyone walks. So they're going to send them back in there. And that's going to be that into the hit. No damage whatsoever going on, except for like one friendly fire on Lucifer or something.
And off of 2-2, that's what you can probably do, is peek your head out, and then if there is a safe room in the vicinity, back up there and have your team clear everything. They got the M2 on that Hunter, and they managed to shut the rest of it down. So as they push their way through here, they should be facing a 3-1 next if Team Daredevils are lucky, but at the same point in time, they have an event to work with, and also said tank that's going to be at 77%. It's going to be a Hunter, Smoker, Jockey, and a Boomer for the next hit from Team Daredevils. I expect they're probably going to send this beforehand, but because of the tank being so late, the survivors can opt to push that alley after a hit or two. So Special Infected should be, I guess, wary of that fact, determining on what they want to stack, what they want to save. Hunter's going to spawn up top right there, looking for a damage pounce from the top of that partially constructed crane scaffolding thing. Hunter going in, managing to land a pounce on to Zoe in the corner, and then the Jockey and Smoker go for the same person. Both of them manage to land, Tri-Boom lands, but with the pinner shut down, that's not going to be any more damage off that.
That Boomer though, rails the Boomer at the end.
That was pretty
the
good.
deal. It's going to slow them down a considerable amount at least. They just started this event now. They're going to hopefully get in positions here. They got a Jockey up in the weights though.
Yeah, they could decide to use this right here, which they actually might, but this is such a good position for the survivors to be in. Nobody having taken like more than what, like 5 damage per survivor at this point. They can just stand in that corner as long as they want. They can take a hit and then push through. It's going to be a Smoker, Spitter, Hunter, and a Charger. And this is kind of what I mentioned, due to the fact that if the Infected send this now, they won't have a spectacular hit for the alley by the time the survivors get out. So they have a choice. They can either try to send something in from the back, have somebody get pulled down, but again, the Overlords can just stand where they are. They're running, what, a Q2 setup, so yeah, they can have the long range clears plus the short range shotgun blast, and there's not a whole lot the Special Infected can do.
The best thing I really hope for is to get some good separation with the spit. And we're going to hopefully see that coming out here. They did get this pulled down with the spit in there, but it's not going to have anybody in it. It's just going to be maybe like 15 damage maximum going out there with that Charger hit for 10.
Yeah, that's exactly
though.
what the survivors were looking for, though. I mean, the pinners obviously landed, but that spit wasn't able to maximize on that charge, and they managed to get the clear on the Smoker fast enough to where he wasn't in a whole lot of trouble. And now they've got the alley. And the rest of that fortune will be trolling behind them for the next, like, what, I don't know, half a minute or something like that, maybe a minute if they're lucky on the Special Infected side, so they can only really take advantage of one more hit here. It's going to be a Jockey, Boomer, Smoker, and a Spitter, so another 2-2. Not the best to work with.
Yeah, oh no.
Reloading.
I'm reloading.
No, the survivors could also just stand here the entire time, because that blocks mostly everything, and they just have to watch the rocket spawn to right. And if that happens, then I don't think they're going to get another hit inside with like a Charger or a Spit. The thing about Dead Air is that you have to really maximize that inside potential, because especially on map 3 like this, it's either wide open or extremely claustrophobic.
Yeah, there's different points in the map, like where that you go through, and it changes the way you have to take the hit dramatically. And right here, it's going to make it really hard to land this 2-2 being wide out in the open. And they would want to have the Spitter Charger going up ahead, like it sounds like you're saying, but if they were to not send it now and just let them like take out this horde as they're doing, they're like just minimizing their chances to have numbers of hits versus like quality hits. So they gotta make this decision, and, and it's not turning out so well for them right now. Still,
I would have thrown that in when the Horde was still going in, honestly, and then let the survivors have the inside if they really wanted. But instead, they're going to decide to send it in right now. That Jockey's going to go in, not going to land. Smoker misses the pull. Smoker gets shut down. Spit goes in. Jockey gets pretty much obliterated, and that Boomer is the last thing up. EXO being forced to walk that Boomer back for a despawn, and as I said, this should give them the inside.
Yeah, absolutely. They're just walking in there. They're just taking it for free. And this is going to also be the tank spawn soon, where he's going to see a double boom going out, so that may delay them. Obviously, they might just want to chill out a little bit now. Get this boom out of the way before this tank's coming up.
But then
It is at
slowed
77%
down.
though, and they're only at 56, so they're going to get to the pill room no problem as well and get fresh ammo for any guns they have.
I think they might have a spitter for the SI by the time they get in there, but we'll see. It's one of those things where it's close enough. But if you're the Daredevils, like, the Daredevils have to maximize every single hit that they get. So this one right here has to do damage. It's going to be a Hunter, Spitter, a Charger, and a Smoker. Coming from the back right there, all three pinners trying to work their way in. Charger is going to manage to land. Spit goes down. The Spit is going to be a little off target right there. Bill's going to be able to move out of it, and this Hunter is going to stand in the center and does eventually get killed.
Yeah, all in all, there was a little bit of damage going on though. They had Bill and Coach like in the Spit for like a good length of time on that one. Coach himself, or not Coach, fucking Francis, I'm sorry, what am I thinking? Francis ran back through it, through the middle area, while he was like dodging the Smoker, and then Bill obviously got charged into it. So a little bit of damage on that one.
It looks as though they have gotten this tank to spawn here for the Overlords. It's up in the hands of Quinn B for the Daredevils. It's going to be a Smoker, Charger, and a Boomer for the run back hit. They're going to take that tank all the way back out into that industrial field right there. Charger goes for a solo charge, is not going to land. Boomer spawns up as well, gets a single boom. Smoker's going to come from inside right there, managing to actually get kited by the forklift right there. That's a pretty nice move by the survivors. And as I said, how we take it over to another special infected worm for the Daredevils to hear Quinn B play this tank. It needs to wipe.
Yeah, get this hittable action.
Reloading!
Reloading.
I'm gonna get
Reloading.
Come on!
Reloading!
Try not to take any of my chip. We'll go and fix these up.
Alright, I'm going.
Reloading!
I'm reloading. Nicely played, sir.
You only have 50 up now.
Reloading! Damn it, I'm down!
Reloading.
Whoa, whoa! Don't shoot at me! I'm in trouble! Come on, this fight ain't over! Reloading! I'm in some trouble! What?
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, from that special infected Daredevil's worm right there. Tank deciding not to go for the kill on Lotus, went for the forklift hit on a survivor who was running on the other side of the fence right there. Well, actually, 2/3 of her support was dead by the time she got that forklift hit, and then once that happened, she tried to rotate to get more hittables for the wipe, but I would have just taken the kill right there, Infested. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it is a tough call. Could she have gotten it at all? Maybe. If they all pressed it on her, maybe not, but she still would have had a better chance at getting that kill with the hittable just with it placed where it was than to try to bank it around and play pinball with it like a great deal more. Which I feel like as great as a hit as it was, even in my opinion, like from me hitting it there, it was all kind of a lucky angle to bounce off one direction and then another. So should have just taken it what she could have maybe gotten out of it.
Yeah, now, for the special infected, they have a pretty good hit right here. Charger, Hunter, Spitter, and a Smoker, but their time is growing short. We do have that Hunter getting M2 shut down. Spitter and Charger both working away from the back. Spitter actually spitting first. Charger gets leveled by Trice as he's getting cleared from that pole, and they have about 2 more hits before the survivors reach the safe room, and the Overlords still have an absolutely outstanding bonus.
Yeah, 628 is marching right now. Is their number of points towards the safe room. They've already crossed the 2,000 threshold.
This would be an absolutely huge, just I don't know. It would be an absolutely huge delta to talk about in any match right here, especially in the semifinals. Boomer gets M2, lands a double boom, Spitter Hunter and a Jockey still for the rest. They could elect to hit right now while those commons are in. Yeah, both are coming from the same direction, however. Jockey's going to go in and get shut down. That Hunter was lagging so much. Oh my goodness. There was no way Billy could have dodged that, but he does manage to move himself on top of the car. Spit doesn't do damage, and the Spitter's going to stay, but that really didn't do a whole lot.
Not much. Definitely not enough. That's much I'll say. And we're going to have only the Witch to contest with. Bill's going to take it out in clean fashion. Spitter's just going to get a little bit of a block, and they're going to wait a few seconds. And that's going to be safe for him.
Yeah, it is. I mean, there's 3 SI still in the spawn queue right here, but they're rather disjointed. We do have that Smoker going for a pull, not going to land. Boomer does get a single boom. Charger lands in the back. There's a nice double cap going out momentarily, but the Charger did only get 1 slam, and that was on non-bonus. That's the last SI shutdown as well.
With this being promo, definitely non-bonus. Like, I absolutely jumping down to the bottom of the stairs, one-on-one facing the entire hit. It just pulls out a melee. Just come at me. He doesn't have to worry about himself.
There we do have it. That's the Overlords making the save from bringing their total to 2,724 for 127. Obviously before the Daredevils turn, but that's another 1,172 point chapter from the Overlords. And they are showing us right here that they have more than come to play. I mean, obviously you have to talk about the absence of Chi for Team Daredevils for whatever reason. She's not in this match, but I can say right now the Overlords are well on their way to having their half of that grand finals.
They're definitely earning it. They're definitely earning it at this rate. They're definitely showing why they're supposed to be here.
For those asking, this is the correct score right there. We had 2 early wipes go out onto Daredevils on map 1 and map 2, and now, yeah, if you have a 3k bonus on a singular map, that would definitely help, but the Daredevils need a work of some kind of Left 4 Dead 2 Egyptian god at this point. I don't know what god card you want to pull out, Hib, Purple, whatever one you want to pray to. They need a miracle at this point, unfortunately for them. Like, I've seen comebacks happen, but this is pretty large.
Yeah. Oh, crap. Ball off.
Yeah, and I mean,
one hit at a time, though, really. They gotta go 1 hit at a time.
They're separated all hell right now. There's 1 survivor out, 1 survivor still in the safe room, pretty sure right there. But Smoker, Boomer, Hunter, and Spitter for the first hit from the Overlord. Coming out, Smoker does get cleared. Boomer goes and manages to land a single. Nice! And we'll down with the pounce going out with a Spit on top of it as well, and that's a good start for the Overlords on SI.
The Hunter from the sky drops a bomb on the Lewis there.
Yeah, and I mean, as you mentioned, the only thing you can do when you're down by this much is to not let it get to you, take it 1 hit at a time, try to build on what you've done right so far. And even in a situation like this where you've wiped with both tanks, it gives you a chance to get through these, like, hits before the tank, and also this crescendo event, which again is pretty survivor-sided if they play it correctly, but they are stuck right now.
Rails.
Yeah, Smoker gets a pull. There's a double boom going out again. Jockey is going to get shut down. This Hunter's going to save 4 damage counts right here, but they were, again, a pretty split there, Infested.
There's a little bit of separation. If he could have gotten Lewis really fast here still. Only the shotguns are not boomed if you can get Lewis. But he's just going to play it safe. Then let the rest of the hit come in, maybe.
Survivors are actually going to give them another hit off of this. That Smoker's going to be able to get a despawn. This Hunter's looking for the DP, going in, going to miss it. Lucifer's Hunter bouncing around. He's going to get out now. Smoker pull goes in from the back, not going to land. Boomer climbs the ladder, gets a nice double proxy, and there's a Smoker pull going out. Hunter going again for this damage pounce from the top of the roofs right here. And it looks as though he should have an open angle. Going in for it, and he is going to get cheated nicely by XOXO. That's a little bit of what they need right there. In fact, they need to shut these hits down.
Yeah, these need to dissolve. They need to disintegrate. They need to stop being able to have to worry about them.
And
they need as many points of everything they can squeeze out.
Literally any possible advantage they can get right here, every common kill is going to go in their favor. Like I said, this area is good for them if they can stand here and just not eat the hit to the face, and I think they should be able to do that with the way they're positioned. They have a Charger, Jockey, Boomer, and a Smoker to contend with right here. Single boom goes out, and honestly, we might see the special effect wait.
Yeah, just a single boom. They can just focus zombies. They don't really have to worry that much. Well, we're gonna see a Smoker come here anyway. Charger's not spawned up yet, though. Jockey's coming in here one-on-one, though. With Lewis, he's gonna land. Hold him in that corner. It's gonna make Lewis slow. Two specials alone.
That's a really good amount of damage coming off of that. Obviously, the Charger and Hunter both saved right there, and sending in half the hit like that is a good strategy, I'd say, from the special infected to capitalize on that separation. As you mentioned, that's going to force Team Daredevils to pop 1 set of pills before they run through the rest of this event,
Yeah.
and they're gonna have a good hit, I think, for the SI as well.
Yeah, it's like mildly deters them from just rushing the alley because you still have spawns up while that
Oh, that
word's
person's
going on.
really
And
split.
with that, they're gonna land a double boom. Land a double boom.
Charger lands in the front, there's the Hunter landing as well, the multi-cat going out, and that one survivor is trying to clear Common, lagging a lot in the corner back there, but you just saw Team DareDevils' health completely evaporate almost from that hit. Huge charge pick going out on a boom survivor, plus the double cap with that Hunter, and this is looking really bad right now for the DareDevils infested.
It's not looking as if like near death grim experience, but in terms of points experience, we've already almost got only 150 points, if not less, separating the bonus that Team Overlords already accomplished on this map. So, I mean, the points that they're hoping to make back, they almost don't have a shot at it this map anymore. They still have to go through this entire tank.
Right, I mean, this tank's going to be in a good position to play Rock Tank too. 2 survivors bleeding, only 2 of the pills left. They should find a couple more up ahead, but this next hit's pretty good as well for the Overlord. Smoker, Boomer, Charger, and a Hunter in the spawn queue right now. Survivors bouncing their way around outside. They know they're going to face a hit as they poke their heads into this factory building. Boomer spawns up, it's going to get laddered right there and pop. Smoker gets shut down. Charger and Jockey both going in. Charger gets 1, 2, 3, almost 4 punches onto Lewis right there, and that's going to put Lewis slow once again.
Another set of pills engulfed. They got 2 left, Trails. They just found one. Another one comes out of the pillbox that makes 3. They're going to be spawning this tank very shortly. They're going to take maybe one more hit between that.
Should
Depends on
actually,
what Overlords want to do. Really, they could save it or they could go.
I would go with this, honestly. They have the momentum right now, and they have the hit to basically take the DareDevils when they start pushing out of this building. It's going to be a Hunter, Spitter, Jockey, and a Smoker for that hit, and the survivors do have to poke their way fully out of the wall right here, so they can't afford to really get separated. They do see the Hunter in the sky, however. Smoker's going to spawn, gets the initial pull onto Francis right there. Hunter going in for the intercept, not going to land. Stick goes down into the middle of the survivors right there. Is not going to land much of anything, and this Hunter is still up in the hands of Trice. Going for the DP barrel, and landed onto Pixie. Huge pounce onto bonus right there.
Oh my, oh my. The pounce right at the end to cap the attack. The Smoker landed in the beginning of the attack because of the Hunter's distraction, because Francis was just watching him in the air, and then he lands on Francis at the end of the attack for 25 points.
Look at this. There's another. Looks like there's another discussion going on between the survivors right here. One survivor is split way in the front. Tank in the hands of Lotus for the Overlords. Let's take it over to a special infected worm as the tank closes in on these survivors.
Yeah, he's going in already.
So, yeah, nice boom. They're split. Smoke, let's get the back two. Let's see, they're regrouping now. Alright. Nice car. Let's go in. Let's go in to help her now. Good tank.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Another very quick war room right there, and that was obviously a very questionable decision by the survivors to stand in that area. Lots of hittables around. I mean, they were kind of damned if they do, damned if they don't, because they had so little health, or probably would have after that tank had he decided to play Rock. But that initial car hit by Lotus pretty much sealing it up right there, and the scores are 2,724 to 521 going into map 4, Infested.
Oh dear. 5 times points differential.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's never anywhere you want to be. That's no mountain you want to try to climb.
And it's another late tank right here as well. So if the Overlords even make that tank, then they have most of the distance from the map. That's going to put them even more squarely ahead. I mean, unless catastrophe happens right here, Overlords should have over 3k points by the end of this chapter. And
They definitely. I don't see any reason for them not to. They would have to wipe super early in order to not acquire the points for it. And I don't think the tank even spawns until they would have 3,000 points. I may be wrong though.
Yeah, and I'd also like to remind everyone watching to head on over to mavwar.com/matches in order to vote for the MVP right here.
MVP!
And, I mean, there's a lot of people you could choose from at this point. Most of them, I believe, are on Team Overlords. But aside from that, like, this is going to set the Overlords, if this score holds, obviously, into the grand finals to play against either Team Trump 2016 or Team 4 Spider-Man. So again, the game is not quite over yet, but this is indeed the semifinals here on Dead Air, and it's going to be the Overlords on Survivor defending their massive lead, and Team Daredevils trying to get back into it on the Special Infected, Smoker, Spitter, Jockey, and a Charger for this first hit. Smoker spawns in the front, love that Charger going in. Charger is not going to land, Smoker gets shut down, Jockey gets M2'd in the face and eventually shot, and that is going to be the Survivors taking no damage on that first hit, Infested.
Absolutely 0 again. The only damage going out, a little bit on Lucifer, maybe 1 point on Overlord, friendly fire over common, whichever. But they are strolling through this map. They're going to be hitting this van, and they're going to be pushing through. You've got only maybe one more hit before they can start this event up, and it's going to be a 2-2 Rails.
Pretty good 2-2 for all the 2-2s they could get, though. Boomer, Charger, Spitter, and a Smoker with it, and the Survivors, honestly, with the way they've been playing, they could probably blitz the entire event right here and not even go back to the room. That's what I would do if I were them. I mean, they have, what, like 18 shotguns on them as well, so they'd probably be able to deal with that. But then actually, they're going to go back and play the safe move, I guess, and try to go back in the hallway. Boomer is not going to land. Do have that Charger coming in from the front. That Charger missed everyone, unfortunately. Spit does go down and gets a couple 6 damage on the Trice. With that hit shut down, they're actually going to push without a hit now into the defense, I'm pretty sure. I don't see them going back again here, do you? Actually, they are going to go back.
They're
I'm really
going
surprised
back.
at that.
They're going back, Rails. They're going back. They're taking this. They're taking this conference room for their own.
I don't know if they're scared of where the tank's gonna spawn or something like that, but I would have expected a more aggressive play from them at that point. Again, though, I mean, with the way that they've been playing it so far, maybe they do want to get the most amount of points possible. Obviously,
they want to maximize their profits. They want to like, they want to do good in their investments. They're in this place for a reason, you know.
Ooh, nice rocket spawn by that Boomer going in. Man, you get a nice tri-boom. We are gonna have the rest of the hit shut down so far. Charger's trying to work as well, getting caught in the table and does die.
That was awesome. We had a tri-boom going out though. A little bit of damage going on in the Survivors. They're still looking so fantastic. Reels.
Yeah, there's only 12 points of SI damage on the board right now. And Team Overlords are in a pristine position. You really couldn't ask for it to be much better than this. Trice has taken a little bit of damage. That's really it. But now that this horde is over, they're going to contend with another hit as they work their way towards the stairwell right here. It's going to be a Hunter, Smoker, Boomer, and a Spitter for the next. And let's see if the SI elect to send it from the back. It looks like as though they want to, but the Survivors have already blitzed the choke, so I don't necessarily see it happening. There is one Survivor a little bit split right now, but really not, and they're going to be forced to reposition. They're trying to go for the separation now. Not going to work. Spit's going to go down on nothing, and in fact, these hits have been pretty discombobulated on the whole.
Good one.
Yeah, they just went out in the wide open area. It's wide open, but that Boomer landing again, another tri-boom. These booms in this team, if nothing else, are devastating.
That actually did manage to land in the corner right there. That Hunter got the pounce, but then the Spit was a little bit late following up on it, obviously. So again, no maximization really off of that damage. And this tank is going to spawn well enough near the event to where I think we got some Survivors decide to, again, pull it all the way back. There is a Witch beforehand, however, sitting on top of this scaffolding. There is a Jockey spawned up on top of it as well. They're already getting aggro from a pretty far distance. Yeah, this is actually pretty good for the Special Infected if they manage to get like some kind of 3-cap on as well.
She is an unhappy lady, but this Jockey is almost dead off the chip, and he is going to get shot out. And the Witch calming down now off of that, going for the crown, going to land it. It's still looking to go in, maybe? Smoker in the back. Nothing else ready for him, though. Charger in the back, too, is going to land onto Lewis in the front. Is that going to be able to land a boom off of that? He's looking, he's walking in. No, he gets popped, no. They're going to coast.
Actually got a,
They're going to coast Rails.
Yeah, actually got a slam off that as well. Pretty much well enough a single spawn right there from the Special Infected, but I mean, the Survivors are still in excellent shape. They managed to get the points for the Witch, obviously, and they have broken that 3.1k mark. And if they just start the event, that's going to be really annoying, but thankfully enough, they don't. That's right, it's actually taken out in Pro Mod as well. My bad, I thought that was still included. Just haven't played Pro Mod in a while, but we do have a tank up in the hands of XOXO for the Daredevils right here. They have a Jockey, Spitter, and a Charger for the run back hit. How about we take it over to a Special Infected Daredevils Worm once again here, XO Players.
Get a hit before. Actually, never mind. Yeah, just get rid of your Spitter.
Reloading. got it.
Nice job.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, once again from that Team DareDevils Worm right there, and that's XOXO's tank getting well enough shut down. That SI support was a little, I don't know if they were late or if they didn't have a chance to really spawn. That's a tough area for them to contend with, but with the absence of an event right here, another beautiful bonus for the Overlords. This is going to be a ridiculous score delta that is going to border on the top of what we've seen, I'm pretty sure. Like, Spitter, Charger, Hunter, and a Jockey better get like a 3 cap and a wipe right here.
They're gonna have 4K if they can keep this. They're gonna have 4K.
Hunter's got Bill.
Hunter lags a lot.
Charger gonna
Charger
land.
going in.
It's gonna be a double cap.
Okay, alright, double cap's better, or about as good as I had maybe, but that spit really didn't do a whole lot right there.
Okay, look here in that situation. As you just said that spit didn't do a lot. Look here in this situation. If you were that spitter, you spit all the way in that guy that had gotten hit from the Charger, right? But would it possibly have been maybe more beneficial to have helped your jockey, who was like up and like still like alive, and you could have spit blocked those two? They might have run through it. I don't know how much damage they would have taken running through it. But as we see them running into safe room, running into safe room, and as I said it, 4,012 points, Rails. 4,012 points.
That's ridiculous. That's insane. Team Overlords have now, I'm pretty sure, even before this next chapter starts, if they were playing Finale, I think they'd still mathematically be, like, the winners, just based off of that, just because they have a almost 3,500 point differential right now. That's one of the largest deltas I believe I've ever seen in a lot of time casting this game. That's just the Overlords doing everything potentially that they could, just completely, like, I don't know, like I said, they've played a wonderful game so far, and DareDevils, you want to mention too the fact that that substitution is there and whatnot, but at the same point in time, like, that's just an example of the Overlords playing their best Left 4 Dead 2 that they probably could have brought to the table.
They definitely look ready to be here and play video games. They definitely came here to win.
Yeah, they did, and I mean, that's just spectacular, obviously. And the DareDevils now, I mean, unfortunately for them, I do believe they're going to be moving to the 3rd place game instead of the grand finals, and that's still extremely respectable to the fact that they're semi-final finishers right here, but I unfortunately think that their road to the MavWar crown is pretty much over at this point. Again, they might be able to pull it off, but we really don't know. We have a smoker pull going out right there. Again, Francis lagging. Jockey is going to land. We're going to have a couple charger punches on that, and then Francis warping through spit, taking even more damage.
Yeah. Queen B was in decent chip there, 31 HP.
Yeah, I mean, 31 HP off that first hit is nothing to scoff at all, especially with a, like, I don't know, with a team like Overlord there now, with the way they've been playing, they're going to get even more hits, I would say, than we saw Team DareDevils, like, take, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And it's another okay one, I guess, next. It's going to be a 2-2, but the Boomer burst through the wall right there, managed to get a proxy on the 1. We have a Charger and a Jockey looking in the back right here. There are 2 survivors split.
They're chasing.
Jockey's going to go in, man, land on the Zoe, and the Charger's going to try and get that airship, but man, to take Zoe to the other side instead. No spit on top of that, but that was almost a beautiful double.
That could have been a double cap. It was looking really scary. Almost hitting Bill with that, with the 2 up top. Well, the other 2 were just rushing to hit that button. That would have been some really great separation had that landed.
And obviously, Team DareDevils are not going to hold out this event whatsoever. I do believe they are going to be pushing pretty much as far as they possibly can without even triggering that tank, but they have another hit to contend with now. It's going to be a Smoker, Hunter, Boomer. Another spawn coming to queue for the Overlords is going to be another Charger. They're going for the Witch as well. Crown is going to be failed by 60 right there, and the Horde is still obviously coming in from the back. Nice single boom going out, but it looks like the rest of the SI aren't going to cap. Actually, they do have to get the count to the front. Charger going in the back, going to whiff. That's another great amount of damage going on to the DareDevils.
Oh my god, yeah. That Witch capitalizing all over the place, ripping and tearing through his body.
Nice charge going out onto Jerry in the back, really quite separated right there. Single pound going out to capitalize once more, and that's going to be 3 survivors bleeding if Jerry decides to commit her pill. And we do have a tank up in the hands up Trice for the Overlords right here, and it looks as though Team DareDevils are going to be pushing directly into his face. Let's go over to a special infected worm right now.
Yeah, just go, man.
Watch out!
Reload!
Damn it! I'm down!
Get another coin.
Guys, I need some help!
Let's go help him. Help him. Tracer got destroyed, man. Rest in peace, Trace.
Got him.
Nice job.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, from that special infected worm for the Overlords. That's actually the best that we've seen Team DareDevils take a tank so far. One survivor down off of that, and then another rock landing, I'm pretty sure. That's all that Trice could get. And Festive, they're going to make this a little bit more respectable as they work their way towards the safe room.
Yeah, I think
Fire in
they
the hole.
him throwing out the boomer barrel while there is no horde whatsoever is going to obviously make one. And with this boomer landing, it's all going to be directed on Zoe. We're going to see the hit coming out here. It's going to be a charging jockey splitter. He's going to land in the front. And they're going to take both Lewis and Oasis into the group. They're going to be almost down both of the rails.
A ridiculous amount of damage going on to the health bonus right there. Both the bonuses getting completely evaporated almost by that sit. And
gosh.
they have probably an opportunity for another hit before this is all over. 3 survivors bleeding out. Pixie and Jerry are still fast. That's like only half the team right here. You have to watch out for the spawns from behind, but they're very separated right now. 2 slow survivors are in front, so that does help. Boomer does get popped. Hunter going in, trying to land in the back. Not going to work. You do have the pull going out. Dead stop or something happening inside of Prince right there. I'm not entirely sure, but it did result in another double impact.
Oh no.
So yeah, that's interesting now because I think they're going to have a minuscule amount of bonus left, but they are going to manage to limp their way into the safe room right here, are the DareDevils. Again, good on them after the game they've had so far, but it's going to be 4,012 to 1,213 going into map 4. That is a astronomical score difference.
Yeah, it's not what you would normally hope for. Disheartening.
I mean, it's really been the story of the game so far that in the first 3 maps, Team Overlords had all the momentum in the entire world, and like from that, it's so hard to reverse a team when they're on that kind of tear, just kind of like wiping at every tank, making decisions with huge amounts of bonus. And again, maybe the core of it does go back to the fact that DareDevils did not have Chi for this game today, but again, even in a situation like that, when you're playing in a playoff match like this, that's what subs are for in terms of the semifinals. And I've been in that situation too, where I had a player not show up when they were supposed to, but we still managed to use somebody else from our team and just kind of give it the best that you possibly can, you know?
Yeah, no, I hear you on that. Are we gonna see this finale be played though? I'm excited for it. I like this finale.
We are. Yeah, Dinner finale is interesting to say the least. And I mean, early tank right here, definitely possible, but it is also like a mathematical certainty right now that I'm pretty sure that the Overlords are going to be your first of 2 grand finalists moving their way in. And obviously, if those do connect in some way, I'm pretty sure the Overlords got the better of the DareDevils here tonight. Yes, indeed, that plane has been obnoxious for the past like 7 years. We'll never stop. Never gonna change it. But as soon as Jerry raised up, we should be able to take this live.
The plane's in the Twilight Zone.
Indeed it is.
It keeps crashing, it doesn't know why.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, it just happens over and over and over again. And, okay, we are going to be going live right here. DareDevils on the special infected, Overlords on the survivor side. Should be almost instantaneous tank as well as the Overlords push their way out. First is going to be a Charger, a Hunter, a Spitter, and one other spawn that's looking to go right now. It's going to be that Spitter pretty far out. They're going to have that Hunter getting M2 in the back. Spitter's going to miss. Tank's in the hands of the B right here. As that Charger manages to land onto the branches, taking him across the map, then does get cleared.
They're fast enough.
Oh, it goes out of play! And they're going to push this tank. Let's go over to a special infected worm right here, and here Quinn B play this tank.
Yes, yes.
Behind you!
Reloading. Mr. Witcher.
Reloading.
Reloading. Reloading.
A little too over.
Reloading.
Let's get a hit. Or do you not want to hit? Just do whatever.
Reloading. Reloading.
Reloading.
So close.
Reloading. Reloading.
Reloading.
Jockey!
Reloading.
Are you gonna go in now? Sure.
Reloading! Reloading!
Reloading.
Reloading! Miners, I'm off!
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, from that special infected worm. Charger getting a couple punches right there at the end. Tank going AI, imagine to land a single fist onto one survivor, but infested. More of the same right here. Overlords looking great after that tank, and they have an opportunity now to reach the second tank with a massive amount of health still.
Yeah, they're doing really, really, really good. They haven't started this event yet, but with each and every one of them still green, they don't have to worry about any sort of bleed out. They're good to go. They just need to hold out. They're looking really good, even though they've already essentially won this game. They're ready to absolutely add the cherry on top of their ice cream sundae.
Indeed, and that boomer's gonna go and manage to get a double boom. We have a pull going out onto Phil on the side over there. Charger going in, taking the intercept, and he is going to land a double right there with a split on top of it. Nice attack from the Daredevils for sure. Managing to land that multi in the open field with that Charger, and that's gonna be a full in cap on the Lucifer.
Oh my gosh. That was a fantastic hit going out there.
I'd say that's probably one of the best hits we've seen from the Daredevils so far. The spitter lag got Phil stuck in spit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is what that was. So again, the lag works both ways sometimes when you're playing on SI. Nice quad boom as well. Going in from the back, Jockey and a Smoker and two other spawns coming into queue right now. It's going to be a Hunter, and the other one's going to be late because it was that Boomer. But they have a 3-cap potential right here. Nice tongue cut, though, I'm pretty sure, by Lucifer. Jockey is going to go in as well, trying control. Nice double cap right there with that Hunter and Smoker. Jockey going and managing to land as well, continuing the 2-cap right there, rolling into almost a try. Well, this is the best SI we've seen so far from the Daredevils, I would say, Infested.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it again. I know I said it earlier. If nothing else is working out on Daredevil's team, they're Boomers. They're doing amazing. Boomers are landing triple booms and quad booms a lot this game.
That's been really,
At
really
least
nice.
going to give them that.
Yeah, I mean, and unfortunately their SI hasn't been able to capitalize off that either. You know, in terms of, like, if you land like a try or a quad boom first, then you'd be able to actually send the players in. But they've still been able to land those and at least common lock survivors for a length of time. Hunter, Spitter, Charger, and another Boomer here for the special infected. Boomer gets a single boom onto Lucifer, who is the non-bonus. Hunter and Charger coming in from the front. Nice heat though going out by Trice. That Charger was going through the Twilight Zone trying to find the plane that crashed in the middle. But obviously that's not good for the SI. And that Charger's ping is like red, but it's acting as though it's like 3,000 right now. No chance of a punch landing.
Oh gosh.
And
Next tank.
This is the final tank of the game for the Daredevils right here. In the hands of Pixie, starting off throwing a rock. Let's take it over to a special infected Daredevils War Room one last time.
Absolutely.
Gotta get something. Oh, gee. Wow, of course.
Oh my god.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Those Uzis did absolute work right there. The Overlords playing it turbo aggressive, starting off with a push. They still have 4 sets of pills on them right here, along with one more behind the mounted gun. Good amount of health on Trice and Lotus. Their bonus is still extremely respectable for this map, and Infested, that's almost the story of the game right there. The Overlords continue their role.
Absolutely. They are definitely Overlords. If there's going to be a Daredevil and an Overlord, they definitely are the rulers of these Daredevils. And those Uzis, as you said, ripped and teared into that tank. They were relentless. They climbed even up on top of the wing of the plane to get the chip.
Yeah, I mean, that smoker went in, nobody gonna hold up anything. Charger going for a long charge, managing to land it onto Lucy right there, with a jockey landing as well. Just a little bit of stupid damage going in onto the Overlords. They have a couple more waves of common to deal with, and they're gonna be trying to make this plane potentially for a 5K total score. I think they still have it. Yeah, they still have 648 health bonus right now, so if they get these distance and they maintain the bonus that they have on them right now, they could definitely make it a 5K. It's been a while since I've seen that, especially in a playoff match.
Gosh, 5K. They can dream, right? They can dream. It can happen. One can dream. Here comes a boomer, though. It's open to stop him. Another one of these wonderful boomers. They can land it. It can be fantastic. Here it comes. It's in. It's going to land another triple.
Hunter got completely stumbled by that, though. The boomer landed the tri-boom, and the Hunter couldn't do anything. It's like a dead stop out of midair. We do have Bill pushing his way to the side right here. There is still a smoker up in spawn cube, but Lucy's going to decide to go chill on top of his truck. I think we have one more score jump, and then we're done.
Get him. Get him. He wants you. He wants you to grab him.
Really could have capitalized on that, but they decided not to, I don't believe. It's going to be a smoker, spitter, jockey, and a charger for the next right here. This could be one of the last hits of the game for Team DareDevils, and they still have to try to get that bonus down. There's the score jump going out. This is going to definitely bring a huge amount of just, like, points, I would say, for Team Overlords right here. I'm having a hard time comprehending exactly what I'm watching, but there's almost no common left. There is a hit going in right now. That smoker's going to get picked right off the bat. Charger is going to be, what, like, completely annihilated coming in right there. Giant gets M2 shut down, and that's going to be spit in front. And oh, demonstration. The survivors are still right on the hinge right there. They usually use their advantage, and this has been one hell of a match for the Overlords. We see them in the grand finals as they make their way onto the non-working plane infested. This is going to be not legal to put on Twitch.
Oh my gosh, the score, though. Definitely put on a show for us tonight, Overlords.
Oh boy, and the final tally is going to be, as they made all 5 maps, it's going to start with a 5. I just don't know exactly how big it's going to be. Let's find out as the plane finally sails away. 5,368 points. Oh my god, that is... They're up by 4K infested going into DareDevils survival round.
Wait. You're saying they can wipe them with this tank. They can wipe them with this tank right now. And if they're fast enough in that 4K gold dream.
That is unseemly. Like, there's a point where it gets to be just, I don't even know at this point, but that's one of the largest score deltas in any game I've ever seen, let alone that I've casted. It actually might be the highest individual score aside from maybe a couple ND games, but that's insane. Obviously, go to MavWar.com, vote for who you think the MVP is right here, but right now I think it's the entire team. Overlords has played spectacularly well.
It's going to be hard one to take on that. You got a lot of self-control to get that kind of bonus.
Yeah, that's been an entire team effort right there from the Overlords. Everyone's played spectacular Left 4 Dead 2, and at this point, like, if they get a wipe in this tank, that would put the nail in the coffin, I'm pretty sure, in terms of the 4K, but I haven't seen a 5K in Lord Remembers. I know there's some game in this custom campaign Reflux tournament where that happened. I think Xbox and I were actually together for that one as well. But let's see exactly what Team DareDevils can do on the Survivor side. Obviously, they're going to be going to the 3rd place game. Team Overlords straight to the finals right here. Charger going in, batting to land. That's going to be a beautiful charge on.
No.
Quickly go over to an over. Actually, no. We're going to keep it here. We're going to keep it here.
Nightmares are real.
The tank is in the hands of nightmares. Their nightmares are indeed real. There's the in-cap going out. Hittable's going to go rolling in, not going to land on anyone's flight yet. That one's going to bounce up out of the sky, not going to land either. There is a jockey in the safe room, and that's going to be, it looks as though, a crown going out. They do manage to get the crown. That's going to be one survivor pushing for the button right there. Jerry is all alone on the other side. Tank's going in, trying to get the corner here onto Bill. And I'm just staring at the points right now. There's the in-cap that went out in the safe room. Jerry is still running around on the other side. The tank is closing in on the corner right here onto Bill as she pushes around to the other side. Here's the hittable coming out. Is not quite going to land. Hunter's trying to land a pounce as well. Rock going in, going to miss barely, and there is another survivor up somewhere. Tank pushing through the fire right here. Jockey's going to land, and the last survivor is Jerry on the other side, kiting the smoker pretty well. And it looks as though they should actually not going to get the clear. And oh my god, it actually happened. 5,368 to 1,310 is your final score right here. That is over 4K points, obviously, for Team Overlord in that win. And Infested, that is insane.
Wow. That is stupendous. Stupendous effort going out by Overlords.
There's not a whole lot you can really say after that. I mean, Overlords, congratulations on their way to those grand finals. Commiserations to the DareDevils. That was a tough game to be on the recipient of. And they will obviously play for third place. Hopefully they'll have their entire roster back, but that's one of those games that comes along once a year or something like that, I would say. And have it happen in the playoffs right here, let alone the semifinals, is spectacular play from Overlords.
Overlords definitely dug their hole and put their roots right into the holes of that finale. That final game is all theirs. 5,000 points going by Overlords in order to cement their destiny in these grand finals.
Yeah, and obviously you can go over to MavWar.com right now and vote for who you thought the MVP was. And yeah, that's really all I can say for that. The next game of the tournament, however, is going to be Game 14. Obviously, that's where we're going to see which team is going to join Team Overlords in the grand finals of the MavWar Hype Tournament. Game 14 is going to be on Sunday, June 26th at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time between teams Trump 2016 and the 4 Spider-Mans. And obviously, the winner of that game is going to advance to those grand finals. Any final words here, Infested, after what we just saw?
Man, oh gosh. I just hope that DareDevils goes and has some fun at least and does something chill out after this one. That was a tough game for them, yeah, definitely. Overlords definitely taking the heat, putting the heat on the table.
Yeah, and that is going to be all for us, I'm pretty sure. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you to the admins for adminning, Infested for co-casting, XSpy for streaming, of course, and yeah, we'll see exactly what happens in that second semifinals game. Until then, have a great night, morning, wherever you are, everybody. I've been Rails Barlow. See you soon.